Thank you so much for joining us at the Ladies Collective. I'm sorry, at the Ladies Collective at ECL. My name is Shauna Yarber. I am your host of the Ladies Collective, along with the CEO and founder of Shoshana Speaks. This has been a phenomenal week, let me say. We have had Cigar Week this week. We had Sisters of the Global Movement in the house. Woo! I so appreciate those ladies from flying in all across the world to come and hang out with us. And today, in the building, I am so humbled and honored and grateful for these two wonderful people. And yes, they are a couple, and don't they look good? Yes, they do. This is Mr. M.L. Underwood and his beautiful wife, Regina Underwood. How you all doing?
M.L.
Hello.
Underwood.
I am so humbled. We are absolutely ecstatic to have you all here. So, Mr. ML and I actually end up meeting because Lynn Thompson, my guy, my partner in crime, was able to make an introduction when ML came to the Elements one day, and they were playing his song, and I was like, wait a minute, I know that song.
You heard it.
The song it came on XM radio, and I
Yeah, it
actually
did.
downloaded it to my phone. So
Thank
when
you.
you were singing, and I was like, wait a
You
minute,
were like, that's the guy.
and I went through my music, and I was like, oh, that's the guy. I was like, oh my God,
Wow.
absolutely. Because what I found with the song, it was so inspirational.
Thank
And I
you.
was like, that's a rap song, but it's like, man,
Spiritual.
it is very much so deeply rooted,
Yeah.
and that's kind of that, that deeply rootedness that I have.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I would love to
Wow.
interview him and
Wow.
find out where that song generated from, where
Wow.
it came from. And then, as icing on the cake, we met his lovely wife, Virginia. So, yeah, say hello. So, we're going to get right into it. We're going to get to the icing on the cake in a few minutes, but we're going to get started with our questions. So, as I was saying, so what inspired you to write Still I Rise?
Whew. Still I rise. Still I rise. It was inspired from the things that I went through in my life.
Okay.
Um, that song bring a lot of emotions. I mean, you ask that kind of
Take a
question,
moment.
it kind of,
It's okay. Take a moment.
so many different. Take a sip, yeah. I've been through a lot, you know, and like it seems like growing up in a spiritual household, and my mom was, Joe's Witness. My dad was just a provider, and being in that environment at a young age, and then growing up, and getting into challenges, in the streets, going through the trouble of the streets. You know how young men go through that phase, and you look back and like, wow, man, I'm glad I survived that one. Man, you look at your friends, they're in prison for life. You know what I'm saying? And then as you go up the ladder again, you go into the secular society world of being a provider like my dad was, and then I'm smart and I'm successful in what I'm doing, and that's a challenge because I'm black,
Absolutely.
and it's hard to even describe the feeling sometimes of maintaining the type of lifestyle that me and my wife maintain, being in the position and the skin that I am. So when Black History Month was approaching, and then of course Maya Angelou, what I'm saying, she, this beautiful queen, wrote that poem of Still I Rise. When it just resonates with me, and I know it resonates with a lot of other people in the world too. So, and that's why I was inspired um, to write that with my team, to show that I still rose up out of this. Like, despite all the things I've been through, look at me. I'm still here, and I'm bigger and better than ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you feel the same way. And I noticed it reached a lot of people who went through the same things, and they all come to me and they be like, man, and like I felt that. Man, and it's like they tell me it's like I was talking to them. So and that's what inspired me to write it. Just my life entertainment, everything that comes out of that business is about centered around my life.
So, what does that Still I Rise personally mean to you, if you were to define it in words?
Personally, it's like my new anthem. You know how you got phases in life. You have one theme of learning how to be a child, one theme of learning how to listen, one theme of being like. And I'm at the phase right now where it's like, you know, if I get knocked down or whatever happens, I'm gonna always rise up.
That's it.
So it's like that's the phase now. It's like almost like when you think about it, it's like you know, indestructible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter because I got God with me, and no matter what you
That's
do,
it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna come right back up.
Yeah.
You know, so
Exactly.
you're gonna be looking at me again.
That's it. I'll be right back up. I will come back.
That's right.
So, what did the collaboration with Danny Boy come about, and what was that like working together with him?
Well, that was spiritual working with him, and the way it came about. Everyone know my partner. We're in business when it comes to my life entertainment and the music, especially mainly the music. Damon, we call him Young Khan, the Don. He's from Chicago, but he's been living in Gary for a while, and he's very
Okay.
talented. So he, he's also, he's helping me with the song. And he called me one day and he said, "Listen, this." He was like, "I believe Danny Boy would be perfect for this song."
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
and he explained to me why. He was like, "Look what he's been through. You see,
Yeah.
and you look what you've been through, man. And both of y'all are powerful in the industry, but they don't, they don't want to put you out there yet. It's like they're scared of you. So he's like, it'd be good if both of y'all come together and express how you both rose up out of your situation, no matter what has happened.
Yeah.
Both of you guys still maintaining and pushing ahead. So, and he jumped on the track. You know, it was a spiritual. My wife, she was there. She was there when the whole recording jumped off, wasn't it?
It was spiritual.
Yeah,
It was very spiritual.
yeah, it was.
Because my husband normally goes inside the booth,
Mm-hmm.
but this particular time he doesn't drink anymore. So he had been like a year and a half, almost 2 years, like
Yeah.
sober, no
Yeah, I don't-
no alcohol.
Yeah, I don't drink.
Normally when he's in the studio, he's drinking and personality just lit.
Yeah.
But this time,
Yeah,
his spirit was different, and he never made it to the booth.
I'm getting chills.
We actually walked inside the studio, and he was looking at everything on the paper, but he had been rehearsing every night, running me crazy. 3 o'clock in the morning, all the lights on in the house, and he
Whatever,
up like. I said, if you don't turn them
She is
lights out, you
exaggerating.
tripping.
But no, that's
But
passion.
he
That's
was
passion.
I'm definitely passionate.
when you
though.
first walk inside Pressure Point Studios.
Yeah.
There's like this. It's beautiful in there.
Okay.
There's this long bar, and my husband stopped at the bar,
Yeah, I
and he
always
was
stopped
just going in,
Back in the day.
not even making a mistake. He didn't have to stop and start over. And Danny Boy
Heard it.
felt his spirit
Yeah.
and walked up. I recorded it. He walked up to my husband and he just said,
Yeah.
you know,
He was just
that
vibing.
part of the song where you
Yeah.
that's what he was doing.
Yeah, it was a,
Wow.
it was a
He
spiritual
was humming,
connection. Yeah.
and they were bonding like in that moment, and it was just, everybody in the studio just got mute, and the spirit was alive.
Yeah.
It was
That's
magical.
amazing. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm getting chills.
Yeah.
It was
That is
magical.
amazing.
Yeah.
Now, the studio, is that here in Indiana?
No, it's on
Okay.
220. It's on Michigan
Chicago.
Street.
Oh, okay, Chicago.
South
Chicago.
Michigan. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That is beautiful.
Yeah, that was. I'll never forget that.
I'm like, I
moment.
wanted to be there, but
That was-
just hearing about it,
Yeah,
it
he
puts
was-
you in that space.
I mean, what you know, what I always say is like one of the performances that he gave,
Mhm.
and I always wonder because I'm a trumpet player. I've been a musician. It's
Okay.
like certain performances, like when it comes from the spirit of God from
Yeah.
inside of you, it's like, can you repeat that?
Right, you can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if we ever performed it, now we
There's
probably can
no
repeat it. We
way.
probably can repeat it if we might have to create this vibe again. So
Right.
when we perform it, we can get the audience
In the same time.
yeah the same vibe. So it has to be something that we have to create this vibe first because we can't just perform that.
Right.
That comes from the heart, the gut, the
Yeah.
soul. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. That is.
Yeah.
It was a memorable moment.
That's what I'm saying.
And the fact that you've already downloaded the song and heard it and recognized
I'm
it,
telling you when
that got me. I'm like,
So-
wow.
Lynn and I were sitting in our normal seats that we sit in, which is literally center across. If you were here, everyone knows where we sit. Literally right in front of here is two seats that are normally there.
I think I've seen
And
you guys.
when I saw you, you had on a yellow jogging suit.
Yeah, I did.
And I said, oh, wow.
Yeah, that was symbolically meant something too.
Because the face looked familiar, right? I was like, the face looks familiar. But then he started singing. He had the DJ play a song. And I said, wait a minute. I literally immediately went into my phone and I pulled up out of my playlist. And I said,
already had the song.
And I said, that's him. And Lynn said, that's who? I said, that's him right here.
Wow.
And he was like, well, I said, I want to interview him.
Wow.
Because I want to find out what made him write that song.
Wow.
Because I literally, it resonated with me. I was on my way to work one day, so I was having a stressful day.
That's what it's designed to do.
I knew what I had to go into. I was going into, I had a meetings back to back with some different people, and I had to work through. And I had that song on from the time I left the house, and I kept it on replay because it was helping me get my mind together and that emotion.
Look at
and
that.
I felt that spirit, and I felt
spirit,
that energy, and all of that. And I'm like, I wonder what this was like making this song.
Man, it was.
People
were crying.
It was just beautiful. And my husband is multifaceted. Like, he raps, but he has a beautiful voice. He can sing.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. And he plays the trumpet.
Yeah. So
he's multifaceted. Whatever comes up, comes out.
Yeah.
And I get to enjoy it. I just be listening.
So I'm curious to know this. So how has music really shaped your life? Since I didn't know you played the trumpet. So here we are.
Music on the music, man. Ooh. Man, all the way back, my music teacher, she's a very popular woman in our city anywhere. Gary, Miss Hatcher. She was the wife of the mayor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mayor Hatcher. And I was young at the time, elementary Williams School, and I don't know, she saw something in me, and she would call me out, and she'd give me a sheet of paper and tell me to learn the song, and then she'd play the piano while I sing it, and then she'd coach me as I sing. So if I make a mistake, she'll say, "Hey, knock on it," she'll say, "Stop," and then she'll coach me through the whole process of how to perform that song. And we'd do it so much, I didn't know what she was doing. She would do it so much that I would know the song, and then we'll perform it together in the class. We have like award shows at Williams School, and they have me perform the songs that we practice in class. So Miss Hatcher, she started it. She started, but my family, love of music always been there. But she kind of like she took it because my brothers, my dad tried to. She cultivated it because my dad tried to do with the Jacksons with all my brothers. Yeah, my brother Cecil, he was supposed to be he was singing. My brother Cecil could sing. Rest in peace to Cecil. And he tried to do the same thing because my dad was affiliated with Joe Jackson at one point. They were friends and stuff like that. So so that's kind of what my origin is. It's hard to say it started with her, but it was like it was cultivated somewhere else and then passed on to her. You know what I'm saying? And then she honed it in, and then I was passed on to Mr. Phillips after that. So
he was born with that.
I can tell.
No, he was.
I probably she said I was born with it, so I'm like,
he has a
maybe
song
called
called "I Am the Light."
She loved "I'm the Light." She loved
that's
that.
my favorite. And on the cover, he's like a little boy holding on to his mom's dress.
Yeah.
And I keep telling him, you was born with that.
Yeah.
And everybody's born with something, and you was born with that in you.
Yeah.
He loves
She
music.
said it all the time. But you know what? He's right, because Miles Davis said something one time on an interview, and I was like, wait a minute now. What he said was foreign to everybody else in the room, but it wasn't foreign to me.
Okay.
And he said that how do you do your music? He said, it's in my head. And then and he said, what do you mean it's in your head? He said, I hear music right now in my head. Yeah. Remember I told you that? When Miles Davis said that, I said, wait a minute. I hear music in my head all the time too. I'm not talking about music that's already been created. I'm talking about music that hasn't been created. Yep. That is in my head. Melodies that come up in my head. And I'm like, okay. Then I call up Khan. He already know when I call him up, he be like, what you got? What you got?
They are a match made in heaven.
Yeah, he be like, what you got? Because he know it's good. He know when I call him, when I call Khan, and I'll be like, he know, he be like, I'm ready. He knows it's gonna be because he take it because he's very talented.
So
he's very
Khan's
talented.
name is Damon Jones online.
Okay.
Yeah.
But AKA Young Khan the Don.
Okay.
They are a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Now, what is he? He's the producer.
He's a co-writer.
Co-writer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I come up with the concepts and what I want to talk about, and then he's a lyricist, professional lyricist.
Nice.
So he could take what my thoughts or what I want to convey and put it in lyrically. Yeah, he put it lyrically in form, and and that's tough to do, and to someone to just tell you this dream he had in his sleep of how the song should go, and then you listen to this, and then you help him create it.
Right.
So that takes a gift to be able to even do that.
Well, sometimes the universe will put people in your space that
Say
help
that again.
that
Say
will
it
help
again.
you accomplish its
Yes.
mission.
Yes.
And he will be at I'm like, who are you up texting in the wee hours of the morning? And whenever he calls, Con is like, "What's up?" And he'll give him the energy, the spirit, and Con like, "Give me a day or two." And he come back like, "Here, I got it for you."
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see them,
the
spirit of something.
It's
swirling.
magical.
Yes.
Even what we do,
Absolutely.
what me and Danny Boy did was spiritual, but what just the same breath is the same with Khan.
Right.
It's what we do. We've done it so many times that it sometimes when you're able to bring someone else in and you get the same vibe like we brought Danny Boy in, like wow. Sometimes you bring somebody in the mix and it kind of kills things.
Yes.
And then, most of the time it
right.
kills. He's like,
Right.
man, this is the wrong person. But if you bring somebody in and they just enhance what you got, man, that ain't nothing but a blessing. You even have that in life with friendships or whatever, not just in music, but just in anything. If you can bring someone in that can enhance you, man, that's a blessing.
So as you started out with getting the songs together and getting things together, what challenges did you have? I use the word, normally use the words opportunities because I don't like the word challenge. It's opportunities to give you a chance to overcome something. So going through that process of getting to this point, what would you say was one of the biggest opportunities for change that you had to make?
That I had to make.
Yeah.
Opportunities for changes. I would say approaching this whole project. I approached it the same way maybe Martin Luther King approached, because he had a vision, and then like even Malcolm X or even great leaders, they already have the vision, and they already pretty much know what they're going to project out, but you have to somehow convince others to follow the vision or the dream that you created. You don't even know. A lot of times people can do a song that no one want to listen to, but it was created from their heart. So I wanted to be effective.
Okay, that's a whole nother different level.
Yeah, that's at that level. I feel as though you can't get no higher than being, because see, it affected you, and I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And it affected you to the point where you downloaded the song and you was inspired, and it made your day better.
Yeah.
That's what the whole goal that both me and Con had when we first started this song, creating this song. We wanted to reach people just like that, where it's undeniable, not biased. You don't care if I'm black or whoever, white, whatever.
Right.
That song itself, I appreciate that song. I'm gonna download that song because I like that song. That song inspires me, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to get ourselves out of the equation where you can choose what's right.
Exactly.
But to piggyback off what he just said, his opportunities switched because when he first got into the industry, he'd been doing music. Okay. I was in choir and he was next door in band.
Yeah.
No, we've been.
Y'all had a match made in heaven.
Yeah, we've been friends since fourth grade.
Okay.
We were in junior high.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was in choir and he was in band, but so he's been in music. But when he tapped into the industry, he was putting all of his money into artists.
Yeah, I did.
And so that took. It had a whole life of his own.
Yeah.
And his opportunity switched when he got sick of that, being unappreciated and spending thousands and thousands of dollars on people who did not deliver.
Right.
And I was fighting him tooth and nails. Like he was like, "Yeah, I got he doing this," and the artists were lovely.
I mean, what I was doing,
the artists were lovely, but I was on him about just pour into yourself, just do it yourself. You can do. You have a beautiful voice. So he was like, I'm not fooling with no more artists. I'm doing this myself. So that's an opportunity for change.
Absolutely,
that happened to him.
Yeah, because investing in yourself is one of the number one things that you must do in life, right? It's a must.
And it kept getting better and better with every song. The spirit expanded.
The elevation.
I was living through those artists, because I was a musician and stuff like that, and then I kind of fell into the vibe, the negative vibe that they put into our hip hop community. That once you get a certain age, you're too old.
Uh,
So I started believing in that at one point in time, and then I never felt too old. I felt like this is ministry. So
exactly.
that's like saying a person too old to be a minister. I mean, that don't make sense. So and then who wants to go to a family reunion and listen and learn from the children?
Right.
So we learn from the elders because they're the
Right.
one who have the experience and the knowledge. So I said, I got my lane. I'll be that in the music industry. I'll be the person, that'll create positive music to be able to reach individuals in a way that's entertaining and not boring at the same time too.
Exactly.
So
And has a message.
it has a beautiful message.
And one thing I've learned to your point, what you said is that there is no delay for your purpose to be presented. It's never a delay.
Never done. Yeah.
Yeah, never a delay.
And one thing is for sure, you will show up for yourself.
Absolutely.
When other people don't show up,
you will.
And your artists are not delivering, you will get up and put your pants on and go and show up for yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's what he started doing.
Absolutely.
And he been winning ever since.
And that's,
I haven't lost
the most important part. Not to mention, you got a nice inspiration sitting there to your right. I just want to put that out.
Oh yeah. She's tough. She's tough.
Yes, you have questions? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We just having a conversation. I apologize. Okay, go ahead. All right.
Thank you for the hearts, Regina. George Outlaw is watching. He said the ladies collective keep being great.
Thank you, George. Thank you, George.
He said you hear music in your head because it's your gift.
Wow.
Your gift is yours and yours alone. And George also said your gift will reach people that's never going to meet you. God poured into you so you can pour into others. And I have another comment.
Well, yeah, they like my spiritual brothers because they related with me.
Uh-huh.
They felt that too.
So another comment was, name your favorite duets.
Oh.
Duet?
Yeah, your favorite duet groups.
Favorite duet group.
Yeah.
Can I slide in?
Go ahead, baby.
I love Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack.
Okay. Who doesn't? yeah. That's good.
Oh man. Well. Wow, that's an interesting question. Because I love all genres, country, no matter rock. I don't care. I can find beauty in all music. But one duo that I noticed that was kind of powerful in that time, was entertaining, was Ja Rule and
Ashanti.
Ashanti. Oh yeah.
I like that.
That was
they brought a
different
sexy,
vibe. Yeah.
Intelligent, vibe to entertainment that was different.
Yeah.
And that's why I say them. I got a lot of them, but I want to give them that one. I like it that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One more question or two. Who are your biggest influences growing up, and what obstacles did you have to overcome before finding success?
Well, my dad was my biggest inspiration. He was a powerful man, and back then, taking care of 10 children and stuff like that. In those days of one income, my mom, her only job was taking care of us. Because of that, he's my greatest inspiration because that's very hard for any man to do, even now. So, and just what was the second question?
What obstacles did you have to overcome before finding success?
Wow, you always gonna run into a big wall when you going towards success, because it seems like a lot of the obstacles that are put in your way is designed to make you even stronger. So a lot of times when I run across a lot of the obstacles or getting to where I'm at right now, I look at a way, maybe this is a challenge to get me to the next level. So once I get through that process, I notice that there's another gift that I didn't have before that I have now.
Here, wait. George chimed in with another one. He says, who is better, basically?
No, he is not. He is not. We're passing.
Oh, he tripping.
Yeah.
He's trying to go viral.
If you get this question right, Mary J. Blige or Whitney Houston?
Mary with my product, so I ain't speaking against her. No, I'm just
Mary J. She
They
definitely.
both-
Oh, does she really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's her
Yeah.
biggest. Yeah.
But
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Right. We're gonna pass that question by George, and we will reconvene at the end before we log off. Okay. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. We love you here at the Ladies Collective. Cigars, coffee, and conversation every third Saturday at Element Cigar Lounge, 12 to 2, hosted by George Outlaw. Shameless plug. So with that, how has that that inspiration influenced your music in your life?
Good question. That's why my label is called My Life Entertainment.
Okay.
So I do believe, which I know a lot of us do, know that even in biblical times, or men were inspired,
Yeah.
and that's what. It wasn't like God just shouted, "Hey, write down, do not do this or that." No, man was inspired by this divine source, and then the man wrote it down. So I just felt as though doing entertainment
Yeah.
and surrounded around the things that I went through in my life can inspire just like it did then as well.
So we're gonna switch gears. So everyone's wondering this beautiful lady that's sitting here to your right. So I
GSO.
wanted to introduce Mrs. Regina Underwood, CEO and founder of GSO, to the stage.
The real superstar there.
Yes, I wanted to go ahead and let's start talking about it. We're gonna get back to Still I Rise. We're gonna go through. We actually just gonna talk to y'all together because this is a whole collaboration. Because I love the fact that you all, the way you team together and you pour on each other. And just I know some people are online and not here in the studio with us, but it's been an amazing experience just to be up here with them too. Just their energy together, and just that whole support, and it's truly a beautiful thing, especially being a married couple, right? In this day and time, that's a beautiful thing. So,
thank you.
So tell me about it. Tell me about GSO. Let's talk about it. I know it's the skincare line for the stars and all of the celebrities across the universe, internationally and nationally known. So let's go. Talk to me.
Where do I begin?
From the beginning, how did it
I don't
start?
like to think of GSO as just a skincare brand. I like to think of it as a feel good brand.
Okay.
Because that's what the products do. And it turned into skincare. It started out as just body oils back in the 90s. And I started selling body oils to take care of my young child at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I grew him up going out. We were on foot long before social media.
Yeah.
And going around to all the beauty salons and the barbershops, anywhere there was a gathering, barbecues, baby showers, wherever people showed up, I was there with a basket.
Beautiful.
And I'm not talking about making $25, $30. I was making $500, $600,
right,
at a sometimes $1,000 at every place I stopped.
You had a plan.
Yeah.
And when that's what the plan was going to that plan.
She hit me up when we met.
No.
she
hit
a lick when we first met. I mean, I can say first met, but we call it rekindled, I guess. Seeing each other.
We bumped into.
Yeah, we bumped into each other. That's it. That's
well,
better.
we the way we started talking was kind of strange, but I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
Oh wow.
We've been friends since we were young, but I was trying to call a friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
And I dialed the wrong number, and her number was similar to his.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I sound like my grandmother right there.
And
What'd you say?
This was before caller ID existed.
Really?
And so I was like, hey, I'm looking for so-and-so, and who was this answering her phone? And he was like, you got the wrong number. But he was like, wait a minute, is this Regina?
Yeah, it says Regina.
I was like, yeah, so who is this? And he was like, this Marlon. And I was like, what you doing answering so-and-so's phone? He was like, no, our numbers are like people call, like
that
for her number.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And I said, how did you know this was me? He said, I remembered your voice from school. And we talked for like
you remember my voice when I said it to you. You was like, who is this, Marlon?
I know, wait, did you have a thing for her in school?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, everybody did back then.
So
all the guys.
for like 45 minutes. just catching up. It was innocent.
Yeah.
And we hung up the phone, and I think we bumped into each other like 3 years later. We kept seeing each other. After that, kept seeing each other like different places. And I was like, why do I keep seeing him? Like,
Yeah,
oh
no,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
no.
Barbershops
It's
and
my friend.
just one.
Sometimes, you be in things
How
just
you-
happen.
How you just dial a number off and he answers
I know
the
that
phone?
was like I'm still pondering that.
Yeah.
That was
You know,
There's a little
still
angel up there
pondering
going,
that.
girl, hit that 6 instead of that 9. It's 6. That's what it is. And he
Oh my
answered.
God.
Ooh, look at hey, she just
Oh my
came.
God.
Put it right
Hey,
there together.
Gina, that was deep,
That
wasn't
was,
she?
yeah.
Wasn't that deep? That was deep. You be hitting them hard. Well, y'all Pisces, some boy. Because that's really probably how it be too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That really
Yes.
be just how it is. It just don't be in the form that
You think
that
it
we
should
think
be.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it came in another form to you, and that communication hit you.
And he knew
That's
what you
true. That's
needed when
deep.
you needed it. That's
Yeah.
all. You just didn't know.
But that came later.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did a lot of footwork. I did a lot of. There was no social media. I was going around passing out flyers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when we
making
had the flyers
sales
and the before
I
the
was-
digital
I
age
had
came in.
little finance job at the casino. I was making $12 an hour, and it wasn't enough to survive on. I was a
Absolutely.
single mother, and I would go to work and take fragrance oils with me, and I would go to work broke and come home with $500 in my pocket. So
That's some hustle.
I said,
And commitment. Yeah.
the entire casino I worked for, all of the employees were like family.
Okay.
So they all knew me, and they like, hey, they would walk past me and put a note in my pocket with money rolled up in it, and I would come back the next day
So with money,
delivering,
right,
So
right.
they kind of like my coworkers at the casino pushed me to the next level.
Yeah, because they saw something
Yeah, it was
in you.
money,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm quitting my. I was like, I'm quitting. I called in on a Saturday, an hour before my shift, and I was like, I'm not coming in. They said, you calling off on a Saturday?
had
I said,
her.
no, I quit.
She was in a very important department too.
I
I was
was in-
like,
I
they
worked in
needed you
finance.
there.
What?
Yeah, I quit. I said,
She
you
was
know
walking
what?
around with suits on.
I
and
started
stuff.
having anxiety attacks.
I was like, yeah, you needed the finances. That's the whole.
Hey, you was in finance, yeah.
That's the
I'm
whole
No,
like.
I wasn't in that kind of finance.
Okay.
I
but
worked
you was
in the-
approving them
I was-
big
yeah, I worked
budgets
in
and
the
stuff in
credit
there.
department.
Yeah,
Okay, so you were approving
the
okay.
markers.
markers
but
and stuff.
I started having anxiety attacks, and my son was young, and I didn't want to leave him with anybody anymore. And I just did what I had to do, and I did it, and it was not easy, but I did not look back. I just knew I had to step my hustle game up.
Yeah.
So when I quit, I was like, I told my son, I said, we finna be outside every day. Every day. And it got to the place where he started selling my oils behind my back.
Yeah,
And he was
hustling.
little.
What?
He was,
Yeah.
yes. Well, we lived there like everybody knew us. And
Right.
they all bought. I was the oil person.
He knew at a young age
So
that oil was
he was
powerful,
making
didn't he?
oil. He was making the roll-on bottles and didn't know how to make the labels. And so somebody called and was like, "Hey, you got a blue oil?" I said, "Yeah, that's Dolce Gabbana." And I said, "Why you don't know the name of it?" But I noticed that my supply bottle was getting low, and I was like, "Maybe it's evaporating." And he was like, "Man, I don't want to tell on the little fella, but I'm low." I said, "What little fella?"
He don't want to tell him.
He was like, "Yeah, your son,
Oh, my
he
God.
always bring me what I need."
What?
My son
He
wasn't
was selling
even.
them oils.
He wasn't even 8. He
Selling
was
them.
7.
But he watched you.
He watched me, and I was like, "Oh, I got something for you." So I started taking him over to the candy warehouse on State Street in Chicago.
I know exactly where it's
Yeah,
at.
I would go over there and
71st.
load him up with candy and chips, and he
Start
was
selling
selling
candy.
all.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he has the same gift.
Look at that.
And so it over time, I started seeing that the people in the nation, they was 2 fuzz, 3 fuzz. You buy 2, you get this. And I was like, "Oh, they trying to black market me."
Yeah.
So I stepped my game up. I started with the lotions and fragrance sprays. I went from roll-on bottles to lotions to fragrance sprays, and then I started studying how to deepen it. I started doing body scrubs,
Yeah.
and I started making multiple scents. I even have pictures of my husband helping me from the beginning, like years
From day
ago.
one.
Yeah, scooping it out the container. I was
Yeah.
mixing that stuff. And then we started doing events.
Okay.
I did the Pampered Woman show. It was like
That's amazing.
It was about
Yeah.
10,000 foot traffic,
Yeah.
and we had all the traffic at our booth. It was women standing at
There's
the
a
booth
line.
taking their wedding rings off because he was the one
No.
Doing the scrub.
Yeah, he was the one doing it. I
You
said,
make
I was
it sell
doing-
it.
I said, baby, get out how you live.
That's right.
You
Go on,
get
get
them
up.
to pay for that. Thank
Right.
you.
And keep it moving.
Yeah, so he was coming, setting up, and we was doing events, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And my husband was like, I'm gonna open you a store. So he paid cash for a building for me. And that was in 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
He opened my first store, and it was in a bad location, but it was beautiful.
Right.
It was
I
a
had
twofold
I had the taste
thing.
of it,
Yeah.
of having a store.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't ready for a store.
Okay. Because it's
But
a lot. It's a lot that goes into that.
I learned
I was
a
going to
lot.
put her downtown.
He didn't want me to
refused-
go in
She
Gary.
refused
He said, go
downtown
downtown
Chicago.
Chicago. That's where the
I
money
found
is
the
at.
spot and everything downtown, and I took her there, and she was
No.
like, "No."
I'm not ready for that.
She was
You
like,
can feel it, though. You
"I was
do.
ready for it."
You know?
So
ready.
I kind of like, the store was beautiful, but I closed it and I went home and I started selling online. I built my own website.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started selling
yeah.
online, and then in 2018, I got an email from somebody, and he was like, "Why is the website off?" I said, "Because I needed a break. I was overwhelmed.
Really?
The orders.
Yeah, man.
It was a
That is
girl in
serious.
2012. There's a lady on YouTube had 7 million followers. Her name was Muffin Is My Lovers,
Okay.
and she got my Smooches product, and she did ooh 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 for your boo ooh ooh
Yeah.
Smooches. And my phone started pinging at like 1 o'clock in the morning for months straight. She put me on the planet, and so I started having customers all over the world. Them orders ripped me something disrespectful.
Okay.
So 2018, I was overwhelmed. I accrued over 300 sales reps from that. I had over 300 women selling my products, and they wasn't putting in $50 orders. They was putting in $3,000 orders on me each.
Wow.
Because they
That's
were setting
amazing.
up events.
Okay, setting up for the events for the tables.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I got to tell you, that product that blew up was a part of something that was a bad time in our life. Like,
We went through a breakup, and
You know?
I was arguing with the woman that he was sneaking around with, and she said, "He ain't home yet, is he? Smooches."
she said,
That was what we were arguing.
Wait
on.
a minute. Wait.
It was high. It
he
was
wasn't
like,
married.
It
at
was
the
very
time.
public. Like, we were fighting
Our
on Twitter.
relationship was on the
And he
internet. It
was
was
out of
big.
town
I didn't
with
even know
her.
it was that big on the
I'm
internet.
sorry. I should be laughing.
I didn't even know it was like that.
You all can laugh about this now, but so wait, she did what?
We were arguing on Twitter,
Yeah.
and I didn't know that my Twitter was connected to my Facebook. So when we were fighting,
Really?
everybody on Facebook was watching. My mother was calling me like, "What the hell is going on?"
Mama was mortified.
Yeah, people was calling me like, "Hey man, what's
And
up?
I
You
was
okay?"
like,
I'm
I
like, "What's
said,
going
You know,
on?"
I said some little vicious stuff to her, and then she was like, "Well, he ain't home yet, is he? Smooches." That's what
And
she
look,
wrote.
and look what it
And she
did.
And
turned
I
it
went
into a
to
product.
bed that night,
But
and
look
I
what
said,
it did.
I said, "No weapon formed against me
shall prosper. I'm gonna make this profitable, honey.
When I woke up the next morning, it was in my spirit.
Yeah.
The scent, the name, the look of it, and it stayed number one for years
Up
to
to
come.
this day, up to
Look
now.
at
Smooches
God.
stayed number one for years to come.
That's
Lemons, what you
something, ain't it?
do? You're
I
making
was
lemonade.
I've never been.
Can
a
you
weak
imagine though? I'm
person,
looking at her
so
like, what kind
I've
of
never
woman?
been
I'm
a
like,
weak person, and when I took that and I made it work.
That's
I
it.
said,
And I
she's
put it-
indestructible too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I said,
Absolutely.
I surrender. I ain't going nowhere else. I said, where am I
Well,
go?
You
We
know,
both indestructible. Where am I go?
fast forward to 2018, I had so many orders. I parted ways with the sales reps because the orders, they were, it was just, I wasn't ready for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
It was a beautiful thing that I put together, but I
Yeah.
wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I should have had a team, but at the time, social media wasn't what it is
Right.
today.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot of
different.
things
Yeah.
I still had to learn.
Yeah.
And 2018, I shut the website off. I was like, man, I'm gonna take a couple of months off. And I got an email, and he was like, why is the website off? And I said, because I needed a little break. But I turned it back on. He was like, bosses don't take breaks, and I
Yeah.
need my creams. I just need my creams. I've been buying from you for 10 years. And I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna turn the website back on so you can get your creams. I'm gonna turn them back off. I still didn't know who he was. And then I turned the website on, and then orders just started pouring in.
Like they were
They
waiting.
had been watching.
Like they were just waiting.
Waiting. Yeah.
So then I went to see who he was, and I was like, what in the world? He was the stylist to all the stars.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, Taraji. He was Brandy. He was the stylist that did their hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was
the
like,
makeup and
he
all
was
of that.
like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I told him, I said, listen, I'm just overwhelmed, but you can get I'll ship you your stuff. He was like, baby, it ain't nothing like it. So he was like, do me a favor, make me a basket for Mary and make me one for Taraji. I said, no problem. I made more than a basket. It wasn't a basket. I made a floor size like dollhouse.
Because you already knew, right? Exactly. That's opportunity.
But that's how I do, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm over the top. I'm creative and I'm over the top.
We're speaking to each other. We already know.
So I made a floor size. It was huge. A floor size, like almost dollhouse basket for both of them, and I shipped them overnight. And I think it cost me like $700, but I didn't care.
Right.
And a year had went past and I didn't hear anything. I didn't care.
Right.
That's what.
But it was out there. It was out in the universe.
I believe in dropping. You invest in yourself. You drop.
That's right.
Drop the seed in the soil and keep it pushing.
Yes.
You do a lot and don't expect anything in return.
Yes. But when it happens,
a year later, I got a order online, and I told my husband, I was like, I think Mary J. Blige just placed the order, and he was like, hell no. So I said, look at the email address.
Yeah.
And so he was like, so I called my connect, the stylist, and I was like, hey, I think Mary placed the order, a big order. He was like, yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
Like, no big deal.
He's probably right there with her.
That was her. Mm-hmm. And then after that, Taraji came. She placed a big order, and I was like, did you just? She was like, yeah, baby, because we all we got.
Yeah.
And when baby, from there, it was on and popping. I mean, it was every celebrity. I mean, and they all started posting me and never charged me a penny.
Yeah.
Didn't ask me for nothing.
Yeah, and that is beautiful.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's been up ever since.
So this all started with you having a vision and the hustle. I think they put the label entrepreneurship on it now, but it's a hustle to get up and stay focused. And then, but you knew enough though to take a moment, take a step back, and get you some rest.
I don't know. It came from being a single mother.
Yeah.
I don't know that I had done that if I didn't have somebody to take care of.
I know the feeling.
So I don't know if I had, but I do know I had a father that was, my father, I'm from Chicago, and my father was very known in Chicago. He's a skater, a stepper, and my mama called him a city slicker.
Yeah, he wanted to ride into the city. Everybody
nice. Let me tell you, he dressed well. He was fashionable, and he kept a pocket full of money, and his game was strong. Yeah, and he passed that down to his children.
Yeah, especially you. You just like him.
I don't know that, but
just like him.
But he passed good knowledge down. If he didn't have no money to give me, he had $100 worth of game.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I call them jewels.
Those
jewels, because it'd just be those random days you all sitting there, and he would just start talking. Hey, my dad would do the same thing.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Random times.
But women who have fathers like that, they're different out here in this world. They're just different. It's like you're different. Like your strength is different.
Along the way, I would lose myself in the chaos, and my daddy would pop in and be like, "What's going on with you?
Right.
You know who you come from.
Right.
You know who you come from.
Right.
You ain't weak by far.
Right.
He would get me together real quick.
I did my daughter like that. Now she's so strong. She don't need me financially or nothing.
She tells him what to do.
Yeah, she do. She pay her own bills, everything, and I'm just like, I mean, don't you want me for something? I mean, don't you need something from your dad? Financially. I go over there and I may, put a chair together for her, or I throw the garbage out.
He'll tell her, I'm coming to see you this weekend. She said no. No, you come to see me. I'll let you know when you can come.
In a sketch, she got to pencil me in and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, she has things to do.
Yeah, she's very busy though. She is very busy.
Yeah, that's important though.
Well, she's in school and she's working.
Yeah, but that's important. Yeah. So that's a whole other different level of time.
So I did my daughter like y'all dad.
Yeah,
get
but
John.
don't feel like she doesn't love you though. She does.
I know she
But
loves
that
me, but
med
that's
school
she's just
thing is
strong. I don't want her that
treacherous.
strong now, but it's
She
okay
has
though.
his personality.
She's just strong. Most girls her age are still like needy and everything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
club
saying?
hanging
She's
out.
you know what I'm
Not
saying?
her.
She's
She's not
focused on
needy
what
or
she knows
nothing.
what she
Got her
wants.
own everything.
Yeah.
She don't accept money from him. She's like, how much do you need?
Yeah, she'll buy me
She
stuff.
tough, baby.
Yeah.
She'll do for me. I mean, I
But that's
raised
what
her to
it's
be that
supposed to
way.
be like.
That's amazing how life is. You raise someone to be a certain way, and then you
Yeah.
kind of be like, man, I didn't want to be like
Yeah.
that deep. But but then that's what you wanted anyway.
Right.
So what do you really want? So and then a lot of people tell me I should be thankful. They said
Yes,
you
sir.
said you should be thankful,
You should be.
and
Yeah.
I said, you know what, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Because it could be the latter.
Because I'm just crying over the little part of it, and I'm not looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
I remind him though.
Yeah, she reminds me all the
I'm her
time.
favorite stepmom.
I'd be looking at that little bitty part that's missing that I
Did you
think
think
is missing.
about that?
But then I forget the whole big picture, like
Yes.
of
I
all
told him if I
everything
had
else.
gave you a daughter, you would be somewhere crying. Because I would have given you a helmet. Be grateful for the child you got.
She always tell me that. She said she would have gave me a
having fun
helmet.
today.
I believe
Oh,
it
you
though.
have
I'm not gonna
questions,
lie.
Chris?
I
You have any
believe that.
questions? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe
good.
it. I got
Go ahead.
a couple.
Okay.
This is going back to Underwood.
Okay.
What genre of music appeals to you most?
Genre, mostly it's jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trumpet.
Yeah.
What concerns you about the trend or direction of the music industry now?
Yeah, I'm concerned. You know, because I grew up in hip hop, and I'm at a stage now like Uncle. So I'm like, so it's like you look back as Uncle, and you're like, wait a minute, this direction is kind of going a little crazy. But then when you look over here, you be like, okay, I like that direction. I like the way they're doing it. Then I look around, I see everyone putting this energy into this, you know, and then I say, you know what? Maybe this was all designed to all take place at this moment to get us to back to where we should be. Sometimes that's how journeys are. You have to go through things, and to appreciate a certain process. And maybe these are the things we have to go through in hip hop to get us right back to where we were in hip hop. Because you look back, man, KRS One and the positive music, fight the power stuff. We used to be some proud group of people when we party.
Absolutely.
We was proud. Our chest was out, and we were like this, and we wasn't like saggy and how they are now in the clubs and
We're
just nodding
upright,
out and just
strong back.
it's like degrading. They don't see that they're doing it to themselves. So it's like it kind of concerns me. But I look at it as okay, this is a process. I know God is in control and He's gonna bring us right back to where it needs to be. That's why I believe men like me are inspired to create music to put in that mix to get it to that level as well too. So it's a lot of more men like me who make music like this as well.
So another comment. This is a great conversation. I'm learning a lot about betting on and believing in yourself and being able to uplift your spouse in their journey. The Ladies Collective doesn't miss. Sean
Thank
can be
you.
Wow, that's nice.
without
Yeah, you're a good host. You're good.
without the evil.
Oh, thank you.
Whatever that means. Never a messy question. Always positive and forward thinking.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was nice.
I think that was a testament to you two
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Actually, about how you guys support each other in your journey.
Fully.
So
Yeah,
that's
We
really
do. We
where it
take
started.
turns.
Yeah, and then not being afraid of the peaks and the valleys, right?
No.
You face them
not
together.
being afraid of them and
No.
face them together. So if you're peaking and
Yeah.
you're plateauing, you're still there to
I
support her. No
I
matter
just know
what.
when it's my turn.
Yeah.
He ride with me, and when it's his turn, I ride with him. That's
Absolutely.
just
It's
the way
like
it is.
it's the wave.
Yeah.
That's nature.
the thing.
Flowing with nature.
We don't
You can't lose
clash.
flowing with nature.
We don't clash when it comes to that. Even if I'm busy at work and he's got to go to the studio.
Yeah.
I shut it down early because my spouse come first,
Absolutely.
and I'm at the studio with him.
Absolutely. And you're
Yeah.
also investing in him and pouring into him too. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I watch his emotions.
Yeah.
Because it plays a huge part in how he delivers in his craft and his artistry.
Yeah.
So I'm always on guard. It's always somebody there trying to
Shift it.
like try
Yes.
to knock a chip off him.
Yes.
And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, oh yeah.
I'm
When you're a
like,
black man
You
like
right
that,
there to
He
shift
ain't-
the atmosphere right
Yeah.
back.
he's the boss, but I am the bodyguard.
Absolutely.
I'm like, don't you dare.
Absolutely.
And they already, when they see me, they be like, damn. I'm just
yeah, I know she's powerful, but
Yeah,
people
it's
don't
like,
play with her.
no.
Yeah.
Don't nobody play with
Because
her.
you
but-
see it, but and that's what we talked about before you became alive. The intuitiveness. You see people coming.
I just know who I'm married to. He grew
Right.
up Jehovah's Witness. They grew up. Their um, ministry was love, and it's
Right.
talking to people, and it's forgiveness, and it's training people's thinking, and it's they got this thing at the hall called Theocratic Ministry School. And that class teaches you how to communicate with people
from age
spiritually and
6.
effectively and reach people's hearts.
Yeah.
And me and my husband come from two different backgrounds. I come from the ghetto. I was born on the south side of Chicago. And I seen a lot. I came from the streets. I didn't come from the church. He came from a spiritual background. He was born into that. So sometimes when I see him being loving and I see people being vicious,
Right.
my fangs come out and they see it.
Right.
And the same thing with me. Sometimes, women be at me and my husband be like, look here. He's not
that.
He don't do that. That's not he handles things lovingly.
Right.
But there have been times where his fangs came out.
He had to speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And we do that for one another.
Yeah. Did you have another question, Chris? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What streaming platforms is your music on? Or where can
It's all the platforms. Spotify, YouTube. All they got to do is they Google ML Underwood. Everything pops up on YouTube, whatever platform. TikTok. It's everywhere. I'm signed. My label signed with Empire Records, so it's distributed on every platform, even prisons. They got the
Okay.
music. Yeah.
Apple Music. That's where I got it from.
All right, cool.
Mhm.
So tell me this: what comes first for you, the beat, the lyrics, or the message?
It's the message.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, I have to think about that one. It's the
Okay.
I
message.
don't think so.
It's the message, baby. The message.
Tell the truth.
It's the message. It's the message first.
In that order.
It starts with the message. It's
the
just like
beat-
it's like
it's
the Bible.
beats for you. Because I'm
She
gonna tell you,
think
my
it's the
husband,
beats, but it's,
my husband hums all day long.
That's what
He be
she's
he
thinking
walks
that.
Now,
around.
are you singing while you're humming? Are you singing in your ear while you're humming?
Well, I'm
He don't even know he do it.
orchestrating everything about the song in my head. I'm
Okay.
talking about everything, the beat, the lyrics, even certain sounds. It's all going on in my head. It's just happening in my head. But
Okay.
I see. This is what, baby, you said that, but let me break it down. I have to let everybody understand what I'm talking about. It does start with the message because it's just like, remember in the beginning, it said, God said, let there be light. The word became flesh. You know what I'm saying? So the word is always the beginning. And so it's the message. And then it's like, as I said, I'm going to talk about, remember lately I've been talking about my new song. I've been saying I want to talk about home is where you belong. I was like, that's the message. Home is where you belong. But I hope nobody don't steal that, please. God gave me that. He gave me that
You're
one.
good.
He gave me that one. But yeah, but your version won't be good as mine if you do it though. It won't be good as this one because I didn't give you all the mechanical parts of it. So because God you gave that to me because that's like the next one. Because I see that as an issue in the community too.
Yeah.
Amongst our people, we don't realize that place is where we really belong. We don't belong in prisons. We don't belong in someone else's man's house with his wife and all that. We what I'm saying, home is where you belong. Where's yours? So it's like that's what inspired me. But who knows? He may inspire me to do a different one too.
Yeah.
So but right now that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the process of creating Still I Rise, what is your favorite lyric of the song and why?
There's a part where I remember I told Khan, I was like, man, the food is killing us, man. They're killing us through food, and they're killing our people, through the drugs, man. Fentanyl, they lace everything with fentanyl, and I was like, we need to put that in the song.
Yeah.
And it's that part where it says that they're killing us with fake food, fake weed, but it seems like we don't want to take heed. That's my favorite part because that's really happening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really happening. I'm not all the way perfect when it comes to eating, myself. So me and my wife, we're figuring out we going to farms now. We're avoiding a lot of these supermarkets and grocery stores because all the hands has been passed, the hormones, the antibiotics put. We don't. I mean, they don't want to talk about where cancer really came from, but I mean, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
It's in the food, man.
Yeah.
So, um,
So, what legacy do you hope to leave behind with your music?
I want to leave a legacy of what I was born to be was inspiration, a person that inspire others, and I just wanted, the music and my life and legacy to be where, this person had a journey.
Yeah.
His journey was music, and he went through some things. He went through some places that was rough and trials, and after all that he been through, he done this and did that. I wrote books. I'm building businesses and creating songs that are forever.
Right.
That's inspiring, and it's like I want that to be what resonates, but at the same time, I want what resonates, even the negative parts that I went through in my life too, so you can learn from that as well. That's just more of a lesson than the positive. The positive seems like it's easy, but the negative seems like it's difficult to overcome.
Okay.
I do have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Um, Based on what you just said, are there ways that you give back to the community to help, other kids or youth or teens?
Oh yeah, yes, we definitely do, and that's it's difficult for us because we're still building in our business, and we still find time to help others.
Yeah.
My every year my nieces we've been we raised them right, so they're the leaders of a foundation. My nephew was killed
Okay.
years ago. His name was Ray Lewis. And the Ray Lewis Foundation every year we give back to school. Clothes, backpacks. I'm talking about anything we, cutting their hair, putting braids in their head, and every year we come together. We put our funds together and we give back to the community regards to that in honor of what my nephew who was a basketball player. He was a great basketball player and he loved his community. So and that right there is special to me because not only is something that we're giving back to, but it hits home because it was my nephew.
That's beautiful. So now, when are you going to be doing that? The give back, but make sure you let us know the
I will
dates and
let you know.
everything so we
It's
can.
coming up in August. Coming up in
Okay.
August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So definitely, we
it's
this
on my
is Shine
page. It's
It's
on
the
my
Business, right?
page.
second annual back to school
Yeah,
Ray Lewis Foundation.
Okay.
yeah.
It's every August.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on my page. If you go to my Facebook page, ML Underwood, you'll see the flyer that we have on the
Not
page.
only that, they do the Christmas drive
Okay.
Oh
in
yeah,
his name.
Yeah.
It's a whole Ray
yeah.
Lewis Foundation.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we had to keep us up on that so we'll know
Yeah.
exactly when that is, and maybe we can come out and support
Oh, that'd be nice.
and
There'd be a
do
lot of
some
people out
things.
there too.
Yeah.
A lot of support.
Most definitely. So, what advice, and this is for both of you, so what advice would you give someone who feels like giving up?
I've closed GSO 3 times. Was done with it. Because I was like, I'm just gonna be a housewife. I'm a kept woman. I'm just gonna be a housewife because I love to paint, put wallpaper up. I do plants. Like I'm a plant
She loves.
mom.
Yeah, she good at that. Good
I'm
at that.
my grandparents had 500 acres of land in Mississippi.
Mhm.
Our home is still there. The land is paid for.
Yeah.
We don't owe nobody nothing. So that's what I'm kind of accustomed to, like acres.
Yeah.
And at any given moment, I'll be like, we can shut all this down. So I'm
Let's go and
tired.
sell the recipe for 100 mil real quick. Maybe
No,
get like
I
two
just
percent forever on it. That's all.
I
Then we
just
can
want to
retire.
say, I just really want to say that being business owners is overwhelming, and I face many challenges, and I have things taking place that the forefront can't see because I make it look beautiful, and so we have an audience watching that expects greatness from us, and a lot of days I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
A lot of days they don't see the side of me that's wilted,
Right.
and so um, being able to push myself to continue on is very, very challenging. So we do it though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it going until it's time, and the universe will let me know when it's time.
It will tell you.
Every step of the way, I'm like, I'm done, and the universe said, "You're not done."
You gotta keep going.
So I'm just gonna say this really quickly. 2024, I was like really done with Good Sense because I had health challenges. I didn't know what was going on with me, and then my business started to suffer. The people who claimed they loved GSO so much started attacking me.
Yeah.
they were writing bad reviews, and then I was like, I told a couple of them, you need to have emotional intelligence, but that still was not registering with them. And I said, you know what? I got up. I hadn't even been to my business. That's how sick I was.
Really?
I was 6 months away from the front door. I never went. And I got up. I said, the universe said, get up and go up to your building. When I got up there, the whole building was flooded. And all that expensive machinery, the cords, everything was underwater. The water it was like up to my calf. It was running. It was 12 pipes had busted. And nobody really knows this. And I said, I'm so exhausted, I can't even take it. It's already enough. The overhead, I was keeping the overhead up, and then the utilities, and I had customers at me, and I was just ready to throw in the towel for the last time.
And I was kidnapped.
We got everything dried out, and then water started spurting out the side of the building. I was like, we got all the pipes fixed, and then another pipe bust. I said, if we get all this dried out and those expensive machines turn on, I'll keep going. They turned on. So I'm still here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait and see what else the universe got for me. Because the universe always make a way, and if you get in His way,
he'll get you out the way.
He'll get you out
the way.
And the universe uses anything and anyone to accomplish its purpose. So I say to all business owners and all married couples that's in business, challenges will come, struggles will come. You're gonna be overwhelmed. The money get low. We have money and then it get low because we got a lot of responsibility. And so when I got it, my husband be like, what you got? And when he got it, I'd be like, I need something. And then the money be piled back up again, and then it be low again, and then we be rich again. The back and forthness will wear somebody out. So if you've never had that responsibility, you wouldn't know what to do with it. It's overwhelming, but just keep going and stay strong in your marriage. Overcome obstacles, because we've been had times where we like, I don't like you. I don't like you no more. Don't talk to me. We're like that. But then it's like, what we eating tonight?
Right after that.
And then it's like, is you coming?
I think that's a Pisces thing.
Right.
That's like
cold. I need your heat.
I think that's a Pisces thing there.
So
yo, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot.
I mean, but and then you already have to try to stay married, but throw the business in there too.
Right.
Most people.
Stress of business. Yeah. That's one advice, married couples out there. When you're in business, the stress is heavy on both of you guys. So you got to recognize that, but you got to take time out to be with each other physically, emotionally, and build each other up. Because if you don't, you can lose. You can get drift. So you want to prepare time and set time for your marriage, especially if you both in business where the stress is heavy.
I'm
the
just
stress
grateful.
Stress is bad. Bro.
I'm just really grateful that we're both entrepreneurs. It's not like one of us work a job and we don't understand it. We understand each other's business language and each other's love language. So when I'm like down and out, my husband like, listen. Because I have a hard time, like,
listen.
I'm stubborn. When I feel some kind of way, it's like he can't reach me. He be like, you listen. Come here. Come here, sit
all
down.
Kind of teaching methods to get her to listen. I'd be like Jesus.
It's true. Because I got tunnel vision.
I'll be using hours. Like
I have a vibrant mind. I'm a Pisces. I'm creative, and I see the vision. But along the way, I don't see like the bumpy road because my eyes is straight ahead up.
Right.
And we're logical. We see everything, man. We're designed to see everything.
And he'll tell me, if you don't listen to me, you're gonna fall on your face. You better pay attention. You know. So it just struggling to stay married and then struggling to keep your business afloat is just one of the biggest challenges. But I really think married couples around here that own businesses should have like workshops and to talk to each other and give each other tips and stuff like that, because it's not easy. You see most of the people that's on the reality show, they get on TV and start making money. Each one of them get divorced.
That's right.
And so like there was a time when my husband, he was a party animal. He was outside. He still be out. He'll still pop up here without me, right? Guess where I be at? At home. Sleep. Baby, my beauty rest. He's like, how you get this? I'm not on no medicine, healthy as a horse. You
Yeah,
hear
she,
me?
yeah, she don't
That's
take
right.
medicine.
Just menopause medicine. That's it.
Yeah.
But I be asleep. But sometimes my spirit will wake me up out my sleep, and I be in my pajamas, come pull it up. Get in here.
We talking about years. You talking about years ago.
Yeah.
She's talking about good 15, 20 years ago. See how y'all women don't let nothing. Y'all don't let. She said that like it was yesterday.
Well, I'm
y'all
saying-
all women like
I'm
that. Y'all all.
speaking
I'm
from
telling
a
you,
mar-
man. Y'all
a
are
married
bad. Y'all are
standpoint.
amazing.
So it's just one of the challenges.
He
He know.
Oh
He
my
know.
God.
But I don't let nothing interfere with my sleep these days.
Oh my God.
Right, right.
Yeah, these days she's right.
I did tell him. I said,
She's
if you don't start getting sleep like me, your body gonna start telling
It's
you
gonna
something
talk
you don't
back to
understand.
you. It's gonna
He
talk
know
back
he
to
be
you.
sleep before me now.
As soon as I
Yeah.
stop drinking, that's when all this hit me.
Baby, he beat me to the bed.
I'm
So,
like, wait a minute now, stop drinking, and now I want to be in bed early.
yeah. So it's just that's one of our biggest hurdles.
Yeah.
Is like staying married and dating and liking each
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
and handling the business
All at the same
all
time.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, because you got to do that right, boy. You got to focus on the right things, or you be gone, distant. Then you get in the situation, you be like, man, how did I get here? No, you don't want to be in that situation. Don't even get there.
That's right.
Yeah, my wife sent me a text. She said that would be a great unplugged 4-part series. Couples in and outside the cigar community giving business advice.
Oh well, that's a man. There's some intelligent viewers here.
Yeah.
They say they ask good questions.
He said it was his wife.
Oh, that's your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife. Wow. Well, that's a compliment there without even knowing that.
and married people
Wow.
who are business owners encouraging each other. It's a lot of programs out there that people who have businesses don't know about.
Yeah.
That can help them, pour into their business. Because I have learned that if you don't have resources to help you scale, you'll fail.
Yep.
You have to scale, or either you'll fail.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
can have. I have a beautiful business, but
She do not want to scale. I had to. She's scaling now. She's learning that.
I've scaled and it scared me.
Yeah. She gives people the purest. Like that's why they go so crazy about it. She don't want to scale or take away nothing to cut costs. She give it to them raw, just like that, and that's why they love it like
Well,
that.
I don't do that. I'm
She
just
ain't
a
cutting
genuine
nothing or
person,
anything.
Right.
and I give it to you like I make it,
Yes,
and they
look,
feel my.
They feel the love
Feel
and
your
everything.
spirit. I was gonna say you
Yeah.
want them to feel your spirit in your
Yeah.
product,
Yeah.
which is important.
And I have a different vision. Like there are other indie brands out there that are in stores. They all over the world. I ship all over the world, but I don't want to be in the big box
No.
stores.
You want yours to stay intimate.
Well, we are planning to open our own stores everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
That's what
control
we
of
working
everything.
on right
the
now.
formula, all that stuff. So all right now.
Okay.
All right.
See you
Got a
later.
question.
Okay.
So, have you been approached by somebody like some of the bigger companies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
To purchase you?
well, what happens with that is you wind up losing the quality of your product, and you wind up losing the bulk of the money because they squeeze you for every penny.
And they take the quality out of the product too. That's why we
In
stay away
order to
from that.
save money to get the product so everybody can eat. They like, well, we got a connect that can give you the butter's cheaper or the oil's cheaper, and before you know it, the customers tell you first.
Oh yeah.
It ain't.
They
It's
know.
not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, they know.
They know first.
They
And
know.
so to keep the quality, I already have a store which we remodeling because we've been there 6 years. We remodeling right now to make just refresh everything and just give the people a new feel. So we already have our store, and we just working on opening up other stores.
Okay. Now,
Of
where's the
our
store?
own.
Where's the store located?
We have a warehouse where we make everything, and the store is attached to it. So it's on 5490 East Lincoln Highway,
Okay.
and we've been there for 6 years.
Okay. And that's in
Maryville.
Maryville. Okay. So did you get the address, Chris? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So
54 what?
5490 East Lincoln Highway,
Maryville, Indiana.
Maryville, Indiana. And we were in the mall before we actually went in that warehouse. So I my business popped once again. It had already popped before with the YouTuber, but it popped once again in the middle of COVID because of the celebrities.
Yeah.
So I told my husband, I said in 2019, I said I think I'm gonna set up Good Sense in the mall. He said, no, you're not. I said, I'm tired of being at home moving furniture around. So I said, it's only on the weekends. And they sent me a lease. He said, do not sign that until I read it. He reads everything, fine print. He don't play.
Yeah.
So I gave him the lease. We signed it together. He put up billboards everywhere. I was like, what? The first weekend we were in the mall, they came from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband was like, you drove from
And
where?
we had a, what's that
It was
called?
it was a cart.
Yeah, we had a set of cart.
Really?
Yeah.
And my customers came from Georgia, from Florida,
That car
from
was lit.
Texas. They came and supported. My husband was like, somebody asked him, you don't know who you married to? He was like, where did you drive from? He was surprised. They came and wiped us
Yeah, I
clean
started seeing her
every
fan base. I was like, you
weekend.
come from where you from? Where you from where? I'm like, well, I know I love the product, but man.
They wiped us
Same
clean
like that
every
song.
weekend.
My song influenced her products. I tell her that all the time. I said
Yeah.
we both are the same but different.
Yeah.
You influence and and with the way she create things, she makes people feel a certain kind of way, and then I say things that can make a person feel a certain kind of way. So it's
Absolutely.
different,
Yeah.
but the same.
Yeah.
Reaching hearts as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's my business.
I say that all the
logo, is
time.
the
I'm like,
heart.
we both do
Yeah.
the same thing, but we just do it in a different way.
That's it. And
That's
a
amazing,
beautiful-
though. That's like yin and yang.
Yeah, it's a beautiful alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I create beautiful content. So I did a video. I edited the video, like taking pieces of what I was filming, like
Yeah.
short clips, and put them all together. And I put one of his songs on it. And he was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, my song is
All these
these
strings.
streams on." It was coming from that because I mean
Yeah.
the video went super viral. It did almost 1 million views
Yeah. So she
off
put-
that, and you know I was showing us on the back end making the products.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like the people love to see behind the
They
scenes.
do.
I
They
got
do.
work.
They do.
Was
They
it, I
do.
got work.
I got
work
work
to
to
do.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you know, I do beautiful work, and the customers can feel it. They just don't like when they feel when I'm struggling. They can feel when I'm struggling because they used to seeing me smiling and happy, but they can't handle when I'm going through it. And I don't know how to. I'm a Pisces. I don't know how to hide how I feel. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
see it when I'm going through it. They can see it,
Yeah.
and it don't feel good to them. So I'm working on that too. That's something else you learn as a business owner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to let people see what you're feeling.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
determines your character, right?
It does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does. It does. It does. It plays a huge role in how people see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah.
So, we'll round it up with this last sentence. I want each of you to finish this.
Mm.
No matter what happens, I will always
Prevail.
Love you.
I love it. Oh my God. So, go ahead. Yeah.
Excuse me. I have a couple quick hitting questions for you.
Okay.
So first thing that comes
She
to
said
mind,
quick hitting. Ooh,
Yeah.
wait to throw up. Throw up. Man, a line drive. Wow.
All right. Who wins more arguments? The one.
I mean, I really win them, but she wins them.
Well, he's like he could have been a lawyer because he's very, you know, trying to get you to understand his point. But my hollering skills,
Yeah. Yeah.
we don't do that no more. That was the younger
Yeah,
version.
we do
of our
more. We
dad.
do more. We
Yeah,
do
that's
more.
laid back.
More like, okay, let's reason here.
Yeah.
Well, I
This
get
reason.
quiet, and he don't like that.
Yeah.
No, but me, it's this reason. Let's talk it out. You know,
The compromise.
like grown folks. You know,
Yeah.
they
All right,
get through
who's
it.
more competitive?
He is.
She claimed I am, but
He is.
I don't know. She really is though.
No, I'm not.
She really is.
I'm more nurturing. He's more competitive.
Well, I guess okay. Sometimes I guess it bounces off both of us from time to time. I believe.
No, you've been competitive.
Since day one, right?
He's a Libra. He's competitive.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! She said, "Oh."
All right, what's one thing people would be surprised to learn about each of you?
Well, most people think I'm mean, and I'm not. I'm like a pineapple. I'm hard and pointy on, you know, rough on the
Outside,
exterior, but the
yeah.
inside I'm sweet and
Soft.
juicy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of the same with me. People think that I'm so easygoing and just loving and just which I am, but
But he know
I'm
how to
like,
lay
you
that
know how
law
the wrath
down.
of God, you know how God, when the Bible talks about discipline, how he have wrath, how he feels about. I kind of, when you violate me in some kind of way, and I know you did it like that, it's like, man, it feels like most people who've done that or been involved like that with me feel like death has occurred because my love is so strong and my energy is so impactful in your life that when I remove that, it's that it's like, wow.
He's the Mr. Nice Guy that smiles all the time, and he give you his last.
Yeah.
And he used to let a lot of stuff slide. Well, now you meeting the other side of him.
Yeah, I don't have no tolerance, no patience for
no
nothing.
tolerance
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
All right. If you weren't in the business or music industries that you are now, what career would you have pursued?
If I wasn't,
That's easy for me. I do home decor all day long.
yeah,
You said you like doing it.
Oh,
yeah,
I do.
So I can stay home and hang wallpaper. We say yeah.
Oh yeah, she loves that.
Yeah.
She definitely does.
What about you, Mama?
She was right early. I think a lawyer, attorney. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, last one. Who's the best? Who's the better cook?
Oh yeah, hands down, it's her. Regina, my wife.
Ask another question. That wasn't fair. No.
What's your favorite way to spend time together when work is off the table?
We be kicking it.
Yeah.
We be everywhere. We be popping up places nobody would expect to see us, and we spend a lot of quality time, and we're very affectionate with one another. So, and before we got into business as heavy as we are, we traveled a lot. We've been all over the world together.
Oh yeah, we did a lot. We traveled all over the world before we just got serious with these businesses.
We've been to South America. We've been to Europe.
Yeah.
We've been to a lot of places.
And then we got locked in with these businesses. It's hard to travel like that again. It's like, man, like we used to every year, and now it's down to like once every couple of years.
But you'll find it.
It's okay. We just find that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I like the way she thinks.
It's
I
almost
like the way
you
think.
you
It's like we trying to find the rhythm, the next rhythm now, the next rhythm. Yeah.
Exactly.
But we had that rhythm down, but we got a different rhythm now. This
Yeah,
is
it's gonna
intense here.
happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you have any more questions, Chris? All right, so I would like to say thank you so much to the Underwood.
Thank you
Mrs.
for
and
inviting
Mr.
us
Underwood
over.
for coming out, and Mr.
Thank
and
you for
Mrs.
inviting
Underwood
us. John,
for
we
coming
both
to hang
enjoyed you.
Regina and Emma, I greatly
You got a great show.
appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I
Great
greatly
show.
appreciate you all coming out and sharing your knowledge and part of your wisdom, and then even inspire some married couples that are watching online on how to do life a little bit better.
Yeah.
And that's a thing that's really, I think, that we need to hear more of and see
Yeah,
more of,
that is
especially
true.
being Black people. You got
There's a shout out to you from Sarah Roby. She says, "Hey y'all."
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
So again, thank you so much for joining us online and in studio. My name is Shoshana Yarborough. I am the host of the Ladies Collective. That's here every fourth Saturday at Element Cigar Lounge from 12 to 2. I want to personally thank our sponsors, Element Cigar Lounge, Mark and Melissa Jolly, Black Coffee, Dr. Carlton in Lima, Ohio, Ed Frank Cigars, Misty Blue, and LT Mechanical, Lynn Thompson. We thank you so much for your support and your partnership, and we will see you next month. Have a great one. Woo!